PGA Tour are delighted to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup. Today's coverage of the Bluff Championship is about to begin. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke, great to be with you guys. Now this group will be one to watch today. Lots of chatter on social media leading up to this pairing. We have a rookie on tour who has set very specific goals for themselves, and their first one is to beat their playing partner this week.
Love it, Henny. This will make for an extra layer of excitement. It always adds a bit more drama to an event when we can follow a competition within a competition. Can't wait to see what happens in our featured group throughout this tournament. Not sure if this one will stay on the short grass. And here we are with the third shot. This would be a great up and down. A bit long on that one. 6 feet remaining to the cup. Starting the round at even par.
Nothing wrong with an opening par, just easing their way into this round.
One of our on-course reporters, John McCarthy, has been out surveying the scene here in preparation for today's broadcast. John, what are some of the things the players will be looking out for today at Craggy Heights?
Well, Luke, I think one of the first things the players are going to be looking at is really, literally, the shapes of these fairways. They are laid out in a way that often there are little pockets of fairway the players can hit to. And if they do end up safe, they can really open up options on their approach shots, but they're going to have to be confident in their swing to reap those rewards. Another thing to watch for are holes like the 5th, where the fairway narrows significantly the further out you hit your tee shot. There's also holes like the par 4 17th, where you can drive the green, yes, but there is a lot of danger in the form of water and sand around the green to contend with. So it's very much a risk-reward course. Can't wait to just sit back and watch how these professionals take this course on. Should be a fun week here at Craggy Heights.
What an opportunity to make a birdie. It was on a good line. That'll sting a bit. And well holed. Let's move on. So no movement there. The player remains at even par. We have a par 3 on this one. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
Oh, good look at a birdie here. Oh, gee, that line was looking good, wasn't it? Unable to take advantage of the great approach there, Rich. So no movement on the leaderboard, remaining at even overall. That's a little untidy. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's return to live play now. What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Well, by my estimation, they're looking at 110 here. Yeah, this is lovely.
Yeah, not a bad effort, that one. Up onto the green and a chance to hole your putt.
Slim chance for a birdie, but in all reality, 2-putt for par would be just fine.
Didn't quite have the right stuff there. 4 feet to the cup.
This is important. Big par putt here.
Teeing off here at the 5th. That was a little untidy, wasn't it? Henny, how's that ball lying? It's tough to see from here.
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the second cut.
That's not what they hoped for. I'm definite about that. Getting ready to play their third. 5 shots off the lead. Going with the 8-iron here.
Wow, did this come out beautifully?
Terrific approach and a chance for a birdie here on the 5th. And this putt to move into the top 20. Super shot that. And that will take him to 1 under. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Justin Thomas is our current leader. And now teeing off on this par 4 hole. Justin Thomas, major champion, world #1 player, really has all the attributes, doesn't he, Rich?
He does. His focus on his own game is amazing. I think that this kid really understands how to play the game. He's got all the shots, but he doesn't try and get up there and hit it as hard as he can every single time. He gets out there and he learns how to play the game, hit the finesse shots when you need it, take some risks when you need to, but also back off when you don't need to. This kid is a real deal, complete game from head to toe. Ooh,
Right by the hole. No, that's too bad. Just 3 feet to the cup. And the putt drops, and we're moving on. Justin Thomas is at the top of the leaderboard with a 1-shot lead. Welcome to the tee of a par 4. Oh, that was pure. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Coming off a bogey on the last hole.
Wow, that's bold. Second shot here on the 7th. Sitting at 1 under. Not sure what the intent was there. Time now for the 4th shot. 4 strokes off the lead. Very crafty, that shot.
Gotta say, his short game is phenomenal.
Well, that hole's behind us. More to play. Now 4 back after that hole. Here we find ourselves at the dramatic 8th hole at Craggy Heights, a par 3 playing 198 yards from the back tees.
Look, probably one of those picturesque par 3s on this golf course, if not the one. Obviously, coming up shy is a huge no-no with water lurking there. You're going to see most players hit it deep into the green. Anywhere in the heart of the green really is just fine. Walking off with a par here is just dandy.
His putt coming up is for birdie. That's the way to bounce back. Good way to make up for the bogey at the last. And with it, he moves to 1 under par. 2 great shots are required here because this hole is a long par 4. That's a good-looking shot there. Playing from around 160 yards. 3 shots off the lead. This one looks to be on a pretty good line.
Well, they've got their eye locked in. Look at that approach shot against Rickie Fowler as well.
And from the bunker here, looking for an up and down. Okay, let's get back to the action. And this putt to move into the top 10. The putt drops, and that's back-to-back birdies. And what a way to jump into the top 10. Always love a new beginning. Here we are at the opening hole of the back 9, the 10th. And he's down there.
Setting up here from about 185 yards.
Going with the 7. This one looks to be heading towards the green. Wow, what a shot. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Let's get back to it, shall we? This putt for a spot in the top 5. That was a gallant attempt. This is a par putt. And there it is. And staying right where they were in today's rankings after that. Let's see what happens here at the 11th hole. Going with the pitching wedge here. That was a great shot at the right time.
Yes, got to think that's a certain birdie from there.
Currently at 3 under for the day.
Managing to chase down the leaders, closing that gap. Got to like it.
Oh, absolutely flushed. Few players have had the kind of impact on the game that Rickie Fowler has, and certainly being a fan favourite, Rich. It's funny when you see grown men dressed head to toe in orange supporting this wonderful person, but I know he wants more out of his career bio than what he's got right now.
And he will definitely get it as well, Luke. He's too good of a talent, and he has too much ability to not be a great player and be on the top of the leaderboard. Definitely a few times during the season. He is definitely, if there is a Pied Piper in golf outside of Tiger Woods, I would put my thumb on Rickie Fowler, just because so many people go out there dressed in the orange gear that he has, and whatever he does, they just love it. He's engaging, he's affable, he looks like he is enjoying himself on the golf course, which I truly believe he is. He really is one of these players that's so dynamic and so fun to be around. You can't help but root for him week in and week out.
Sitting at -3, currently tied for 5th place. Ooh, that almost went down. Let's see if he can make this and keep the par on the card.
Their short game today has been absolutely sublime fun to watch.
This is looking solid, what they wanted.
Oh, wonderful effort. Confirms the par. He's currently tied for 5th. Let's see what happens here at the 13th. Looks like they got all of that one. That's on a good line. Now let's switch our focus to Rickie Fowler.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, let's get back to it, shall we? Second shot here on the 13th. Good sounding strike, that one. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. A wonderful shot. A chance for birdie here on the 13th. And this putt to move into a share of first place.
Yep, tracking well.
And racking up their 5th birdie of the day. And that will take him to 4 under. And they'll be feeling buoyed with confidence after that birdie. Here's a good chance to maintain the momentum. Attaboy, good shot. Playing from around 150 yards here. He's currently tied for the lead. This is from miles away.
Looking for another birdie here.
That's disappointing. Just 9 feet remaining to the hole. Oh, what a stroke. Okay, steady now. And this one will be for bogey. Trailing by a stroke after that hole. It's time for a one-shotter. Looks to have chosen the 7-iron. Well, this one's going right at the flag. Wow, what a shot. Terrific shot into the 15th and a chance for birdie. Now over to Rickie Fowler.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
Setting up this putt 11 feet from the cup.
This one's online. Oh, just missed. An opportunity to make their par. And the putt drops, now at 3 under, heading down the stretch.
They're going to have to dig deep to pull this one out. Let's see what they got.
Love the long holes. Welcome to the par 5. Second shot here on the 16th. Going with the 5-wood. Oh, I love the look of that. Coupled back, Rich, and had the courage to get after it.
Couldn't come at a more opportune time as well. Currently 2 back. Make the eagle, tie for the lead.
Oh, well hold for eagle. I will take that also into the top 5 now. Here's Rickie Fowler's next shot. So after that effort, this is what the leaderboard looks like. Currently 5 under for the round.
Always like to see your name moving up the leaderboard. Never a bad thing.
Second shot here on the 17th. Not afraid to go deep. This putt's for 6 under par. That's frustrating. Putting for par. Our current leader is enjoying a one-shot lead. Well, it's come down to this, the final hole. Welcome to the 18. Needs to make a move soon. Well, they need to stick this close. A birdie would tie them for the lead and force a playoff. Going with the 9-iron, I think.
Has got this thing dialed in here, looking good.
Well, that's one job complete, Rich. They've shimmied their way onto the dance floor.
Yes, but can they keep their dancing shoes on, Luke? They need this putt.
Well, I didn't see it coming, Rich, but this one's going to a playoff. Here we go, Rich. It's time for some playoff action.
Oh, and this tournament deserved it, Luke. So good all day long.
Well, it's going to take sudden death to decide this title. Let's go, Rich.
Luke, I'm ready. Let's go.
Going with the 6-iron here. This looks to be heading to the green. Oh, what a lovely shot. He'll be delighted to be inside the range there.
Already had a few birdies today. Another opportunity for another one. Let's take a look.
This truly is do or die. They need this to extend the play. And the pressure builds. That forces this playoff to another hole. Let's move on to the next hole of this playoff, shall we? And coming off the birdie, they'll be proud of themselves, a chance to keep it rolling.
Look, this player has not played this hole as well as their opponent. It'll be interesting to see if they can conjure up something special in this playoff.
Yeah, that one will play. Well, this looks enticing here, Rich.
Nobody wants to see this player lay up. Time to be bold.
Oh. And just a supremely accurate shot from way out. Right at it. Gee, I think they've got the handle of this game, Rich. Fairways and greens.
Always like the aggressive play, going for it in 2 and get rewarded for it.
This is always a good moment. A putt to win the tournament. Oh, he's up, Tiger. This next putt will win it all. Oh, that is so cool. What a moment at exactly the right time.
It took them a little longer than usual, but what a way to win this one, Luke. Amazing putt.
Well, there's a moment you love to see every week on tour.
Closing it out on the 2nd hole for this player. Congratulations.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, hope you enjoyed our extra coverage in this week's playoff finale. From myself and all the hardworking people at 2K